Welcome back to the center court in this magnificent stadium in the city of Chennai. Chennai Open WTA 250. There you have the last match in the center court. And Landlana Tararudi of Thailand, 21 years of age. And she is going to take on Polina Lachenko of Russia. As the player is just coming out of the tunnel, there it is Tararudi. There she comes, Polina Lachenko of Russia. Both the players of just 21 years of age. And a great opportunity here, making a match in the WTA event. WTA 250. In a short while from now, the final match of the day at the center court will get underway. We have been seeing some high quality tennis throughout the weeks. In fact, the first 2 days we lost it out because of the rain, but then we nicely made it up in the schedule, keeping all the side courts in action. A wonderful arrangement by the organizers. The courts were relayed recently, and everything is in place. And a little bit of the tension at that moment in time, because time was running out, and the 2 days of play washed out. Players are feeling restless. So are the spectators, the organizers, and of course the commentators as well. As we are here in the center court, all set ready here for the coin toss.
Short clocks on either end of
the protocol, the formalities being given, the instructions. In the commentary box, I am Seshadri Srinivasan Srini here. Joining me is Anuradha. Come in, Anu. Good evening.
Good evening, Srini. Nice to be back with you today. We're witnessing the last quarterfinals for the day, and the coin toss is happening right now.
Heads.
Tararudi calling heads.
Tails.
Tails.
Good match.
Lachenko wins the toss. And the players are getting ready to warm up. Tararudi having an incredible win yesterday, upsetting the top seed late last night. It went a little bit past midnight, and here she is again. She had her leg strapped yesterday as well, and it was uncomfortable in the first set, and after that she unstrapped it, and everything changed in her favor, and she really had a commendable comeback, and she's, I'm sure, oozing with confidence, Srini, to take on Lachenko from Russia.
Absolutely. What a comeback it was yesterday in those 3 sets there, and losing the first set and then coming back strongly. And the players just having a warm-up in the middle. There it is, Landlana Tararudi, the world rank now at 171, 21 years of age, and making their debut here. And then the highest ranking, of course, was 154. So that's good. In fact, the first edition when we had the main draw, I think it went up to 160 round. And then she has been there, and then it's a huge opportunity. In fact, a lot of youngsters, many of them making a debut here, and then that makes a good opportunity for them. And then we have been witnessing some high quality tennis throughout, not only the center court, in the side courts as well. And this match coming live to you on Eurosport. And there you are, the players just getting into those rhythm in the warm-up to have some good slices and get the ground strokes ready, get some good serves, all to set in. And the opponent here, Polina Lachenko, 181 is her rank here. Again, 21 years of age, the right-hander, making his debut here, making her debut here. And the best ranking has been what is current now, that is 181. And it's a question of the ranks. If it's going to be very close, yes, theoretically we feel that's a close contest. It all depends on how you play on that particular day. How do you get your serves right? Sometimes if it's not your day, it starts with a bad serve and then things go difficult. So you never know. But what is very important is we have been witnessing high quality tennis in this particular event. The players just trying to get into the rhythm and range on their serves. And I'm sure we are going to have a cracker of the match here as the last match here in this center court.
Yes, Srini, and it's nice to see the other Asian countries also perform well. And, we start off with Tara Rudy showcasing herself here on a WTA 250, and beating the top seed is very creditable. And the opponents are just doing their serves before they get ready for the match.
Yeah, definitely. And these two are playing against each other for the first time. So there is no head-to-head record. There you have the chair umpire for this match officiating here, Akram Javed Syed. There he is. He gave a clear-cut instructions to both the players. That is, of course, mandatory and the protocol. And the lights are on in a lovely evening here in Chennai, 29 degrees, 84 Fahrenheit. And the forecast bit mist. And then you see that the wind velocity also at match 3.6. So it's all going to be here. The warm-up is still continuing. Chair umpire keeping close control on the timing. And then any moment he will say get back. And it is Polina won the toss and decided to receive. And it's a customary action. It's a big debate always to say how do you choose to receive or go up to serve. There are a lot of versions in that. If it's a mid-noon, you think of first I don't want to serve and start with a double fault. If it's a receiver, then they say, okay, I can take a bit of a, see the quality, bounce, spine, everything you can see and then work. And sometimes, one side dark, one side light coming in, if it is an afternoon match. See, it's all there, but for professionals, it doesn't matter. They are much above all this.
But so far, Srini, the trend seems to be when someone wins the toss, receiving seems to be the majority choice amongst, at least in this event so far.
In cricket, winning the toss and choosing to bowl first. So you never know, the trend keeps on. And it's all the question of the evolution in the different games. There you are. This is the match you are going to watch in the center court. In a short while now, they should get underway. The chair umpire will tell them to get on to business. There we are going to be in the center court.
Lalana Tara Rudy, ready to serve the first game of the opener.
Lowell, here we go. Tara Rudy. Starting with a good serve, in fact, that is what was setting up the momentum for that point. And there it is, 15 love. It's always nice to hold the first game serve. Oh, that's a very good out wide serve right in the backhand corner. Picking up that backhand return, going long. Straight away, 2 good points, 30 love.
Tara Rudy definitely coming into this match with a lot more confidence after upsetting the first seed yesterday, serving 30 love in the opening game. Both players are 21 years of age. Tara Rudy still seems fresh after that long battle late last night, defeating Sonmez from Turkey, the top seed for this tournament.
Good that the last match of the evening they are playing in the center court. So she would have had a little bit of extra rest which she deserved.
Definitely. That's the first long rally of the match for this game. Tara Rudy moving Lechenko all over the court and ripping that forehand cross court and forcing the error from Lechenko.
That sets up 3 game points to hold the serve.
There again, we talked about the strapping that she did yesterday. It was bothering her yesterday for the first set, but after that, it just changed the momentum. 40 love in the opener.
Oh, that's just long. Still 40, 15, 2 game points. So you're talking about the strap. What is the moral of the story?
In fact, when Nirupam and I were discussing that, I think it's more confusing for the person on the other end because they don't know, oh, should I move them around or should I play safe? And Tara Rudy, after removing the strap, came back, even more agile than the first set.
So that's clear. So 2 game points. Tara Rudy serving. Oh, what an angle there. Superb racket control there. Backhand cross court. Fantastic. Probably we are going to see more of it the way she has played there. How quickly she moved in. And then the angle, that is not going to be easy from that position. That is where pumping the fists and rightly so. 2 good points for Itachenko.
Yet again, a lovely return by Lachenko, getting it to deuce and getting herself fired up and playing aggressively the last 2 points. Tara Rudy always going to the towel, did get a time violation yesterday. And we're on deuce. An error off the forehand from the Russian there. Advantage to Tara Rudy.
Yet another chance coming here to hold this serve. This is the opening game of the opening set. Oh, that's wide. In fact, she had a very good serve, but the return was even better. Kept the rally going in the end. Little bit of anxious to close out the point, hitting it wide. Deuce.
The positioning, Srini, for that forehand was a little too close to her body, and she got the ball late and hit that error off her forehand side. Back to deuce.
Very good thinking that to go for that down the line, but hitting it long. Very interesting point there. See, sometimes you know exactly what to do, but the execution gets difficult because not in the right position there. Otherwise, the court on the forehand was quite open. That is why she went for the down the line. Break point. This is where she needed a very big serve down the tee, good serve, taking it to the deuce. But definitely, this particular game is getting extended, not to the liking of the server.
We saw a lot of first serves from Tara Rudy last night, and she got a lot of points from her first serve, and she continues to use that as a weapon. And there you have it, the first ace for the day.
Perfect ace, right down the tee there. Once you get into the rhythm on the serve, it matters a lot. Look at that back-to-back aces, both down the tee. This is what we have been saying. Once you get the rhythm in, they are fine. Look at the high toss and the perfect clipping the tee there. And really the body language says it all. With that, she holds the opening serve. And then Tara Rudy leading 1-love opening set.
So yesterday in her interview with Niru, she was saying that she had a little fan, Srini, between the side change, and she would use that to fan her down. So she was telling Niru she's not used to the heat conditions, but we thought that Thailand has a similar kind of climate here in India. But nonetheless, she is very she was very excited with the win there and oozing with confidence today with the two aces to, go up 1-love in the first set.
Definitely fantastic back-to-back aces, both of them down the tee. Tremendous power as well as on those serves. So it's a love one. It's Yachenko serving.
Out.
Very good serve on the body. That is why the backhand return going wide. 15-love. We have been witnessing high quality tennis. Obviously, it is WTA 250. At that level, definitely that's what we get to see. Second serve. She's standing just at the baseline. Oh, fantastic rally there. I was just thinking when it is going to get over. Look at that. What a point. Let us have a quick look at that replay. What a retrieve there. And see the open court and see the court coverage.
Srini, but I don't know why she didn't put away the first volley and then she let Lachenko come back into the point. But nonetheless, she managed to put it away finally.
Oh, they're dragging it wide there. This is what you see, trying to close at the point. She was swaying the baseline, but the bounce was quite okay. But not really able to control it and hitting it wide. See, the wrong rallies, what matters is who is going to close it out, who is going to take the initiative, or who is going to wait for the opponent to make those errors. That is what will decide. And here she tried to hurry it up and then went for it and hit it wide. 15-30, a big point.
Beautiful deep forehand return from Tara Rudy, pushing Lachenko behind the baseline. And it's 2 break points for Lachenko.
So still a break point here as Polina getting ready to serve. See, these are all the situations, 30-40 a break point. Good serve is needed in her point of view.
I like the way Lachenko ran around her backhand and opened up with the forehand and hit that huge shot, creating some more space for herself and saved 2 break points and is now at deuce.
Even though it's early in the set, both these players struggling a bit to hold their serves. That's what we have been seeing. Oh, perfect is there. Again on the tee. So that gives an opportunity to hold this serve for Vyachenko. The young Russian, 21 years of age. Oh, that's absolutely unlucky.
Again, Paulina was trying to convert her backhand and go for that forehand reverse cross court, but hitting the ball into the net. And we're back to deuce.
See, talking about the players converting the real backhand to a forehand, moving to the left, what exactly it happens? Is it because of not able to make a quick change in the grip?
Wow, that was a long rally. But again, Tara Rudy, like Srini says, you have a lot of combinations, but Tara Rudy decided to stay patient and move Lechenko around, and Paulina hits the forehand wide. And it's advantage to Tara Rudy. Srini, to your question before, the reason why they run around that forehand is for them to get that extra angle for the reverse cross court, and also the grip, as you say. Most of the players here use the Western grip on the forehand these days. It's a very acute grip, but gives them a lot of momentum for the shoulder, hip, and turn. Oh, there is another unforced error on the forehand side going long.
That's a break-up serve happening very early. 2-love lead for Landana Tararudi. Yes, grip is on point, as you rightly said. You know that inside out, whatever term we want to use for that, that has become pretty common these days. And people are generating a lot of pace and angle on that. That means they get adjusted. Why do I go for the backhand? Let me do the inside out. That seems to be order of the day now.
Yes, a lot of players convert the backhand and run around and hit the forehand to create more angle. Oh, beautifully done there. The first serve, the 1-2 punch, where Tara Rudy hits the winner of the backhand. She's playing a lot of there. You see the replay. And she's playing with a lot of focus. And we saw that with Birrell as well when she took out Dana Vecic in an, impressionable manner. Straight sets and just played clinical tennis. She was in a zone, literally, as Niru asked her in the interview.
Oh, that's a double fault. In fact, the earlier first serve was very good. In fact, she opened the court so nicely and got that point, but now making a double fault. See, the consistency is always the key. But of course, it is quite early here. Serving with that early break-up serve hand. Generated a lot of pace, but fault 180 kilometers, that speed. Oh, that's long. Again, a lot of pace and depth on that serve, serving at 181. And the desperate return lob going along.
Tara Rudy continues to, depend on her first serve and gets a lot of points and sets it up well because of that first serve.
Hold.
30-15. And she's up 2-love in the first set.
Nice rally in the end. They were talking about who is going to close it out. Look at that blistering forehand, bringing that point to set up 2 game points there. There you are.
Lot of powerful hitting, Srini, from all the quarterfinal matches here today. It's really nice to see the movement and the fitness and the power that these ladies are showing on the court.
Definitely. In fact, they also quickly, the court coverage has been good. That is where they're able to get into the position right and then generate power on the returns. If you're not going to be in the right position, you cannot generate that kind of a power. So quick reflex and court movement. Good deep serve. Desperate forehand return of serve, trying to pick up the down the line, hitting it wide. So it's going for a 3-love lead in the opening set of the opening game. There you are, the confirmation of the score.
This is not a tennis court. This is a stage. 78 feet by 36 feet. It's not made of concrete, clay, rocks. No. It's made of fearlessness, rebellion, an unbreakable spirit. Here, there's no acting. This is our stage to run the world. And our stage is the WTA.
Back to the center court here. The last match of the evening. Landlana Tararudi of Thailand leading by 3 games to love with that early break of serve in the second game. She's up a break and quite a decent turnout today. And I'm sure we'll see more of them tomorrow and day after.
So you see some Tamil Nadu tennis players there, Lata Rajagopal and Sumita Chessetti on the sands. Nice to see them here watching the women in action. And we have the Russian tennis player serving love 3 in the first set.
Had dropped her serve in the game number 2.
Again there, what a beautiful backhand down the line. And Srini, she had so many backhand down the line winners yesterday as well.
What a racket control there. See, much behind the baseline there. Ball just clipping the line there. Superb down the line. Love 15.
We saw a little bit of moonballing the first few shots. Again, Lechenko not able to come out the winner in these long rallies. Down. And Tararudi continues to have a formidable lead, 3 love. And Lechenko is down love 30.
It's a big point and she's yet to put her name in the first set. Oh, just missing the line there. Good thinking there. Went for the backhand cross court. Seeing that Tararudi was much behind the baseline there. That sets up 3 break points. These are all the scenario where you need a very big first serve. Having dropped the game number 2. The break of serve happened there. That's a good white serve. More pace on that second serve compared to what would have been expected. That is where the return going into the net. Still facing 2 break points, serving at 15-40.
It's good that Yachenko is taking some time and toweling herself down because she's down love 3 and 2 break points. She really needs to focus right here.
And also not to hurry up any of those serves. Take the allotted time to serve. Never hurry up when you are under pressure. Oh, great work here. In fact, there was also a lot of power on that. So that is where she was not having you need a huge reflex to take those kind of shots. Perfectly coming into the position. And then there it is in that open court. Clean winner.
Tara Rudy oozing with that confidence from yesterday and moving the Polish player so well and creating that opening, being patient, created that forehand cross-court winner. Impressive.
Formidable lead definitely for Tara Rudy of Thailand. 4-0. Good serve, in fact, right on the forehand corner with a lot of power and the ball swerving away further. That is where the return going wide and long too. (15-love). Polina had to make a big mark, had to put a name in the scorecard in the first set. Lovely return. This is what is excellent. A superb drop shot there. Seeing that Tara Rudy was much behind the baseline, came with a drop shot there. Good racket control. There it is. No chance.
Srini, the Russian really needs to think of varying the shots because Tara Rudy is loving the pace and is in a zone when it's powerful stroke. So she needs to look for variety like that, and the drop shot was a beautiful surprise.
Absolutely, it is not the question of pace alone, changing the pace, varying the angles. Here again the intention was good, try to go on the backhand of the opponent and hitting it long there. Service coming under little bit of a pressure here. 15-30. See, these are all the scenario where Polina has to go after the, serve.
Out.
Most unexpected return of serve.
The footwork quite wasn't there for Paulina. She was a little bit far away from the ball and needed to stretch for it and had to do a sort of a clumsy defensive return. And here you have it. It's 30 all, and Tara Rudy is leading 4-love.
This is where the Russian has to go a little more aggressive, Polina. There she does. That is where he's picking up there on the deep return of serve. Lot of power on that forehand return. That is where picking up the point. That sets up a break point. Can she get that break back?
She stepped 2-3 steps into the ball to hit that deep return, and she needs to keep doing that. Continue to stay aggressive, but look at a little bit of variation too.
You're talking of variations. She was trying to vary that angle here, but not able to succeed on that backhand cross court, putting it to the net, and it is deuce.
I think it's important for the Russian to try and get on board here, the first set, just mentally, because Tara Rudy is being very impressive with her ground strokes and staying focused and doing her basics well and not making much errors. So that's creating the pressure for the Russian here.
Definitely, Tara Rudy is not taking undue risks. She is keeping the ball in play and then not making any unforced errors much.
And she's coming up with the winners at the right time, Srini. So it's really tense moments for the Russian, but she's trying to claw her way back.
The very good serve. In fact, stretching it, no, the outright serve. Desperately trying to return it on the forehand down the line, hitting it wide. That gives an opportunity for Tara Rudy to hold her serve to go up 5-love in the opening set. Oh, nicely created the opening because the backhand cross-court was so powerful. Kept the opponent on the totally on the ad-court side, and then with that opening comes up with a clean winner there. Look at that, where the opponent is, and a perfect winner here. With that, she's going up 5-love in the opening set. There you are, the confirmation of the score. Opening set.
This is not a tennis court. This is a stage. 78 feet by 36 feet. It's not made of concrete, clay, rocks. No. It's made of fearlessness, rebellion, an unbreakable spirit. Here, there's no acting. This is our stage to run the world. And our stage is the WTA.
Welcome back to the center court, and we have the Russian being attended to by the physio. There she is, looking at the saturation level. Maybe feeling a bit dehydrated, I believe. It is not so hot and humid, but pressure also is being checked there. The basic vitals have to be right when you are in the center court, and then playing a high-powered tennis. This is being attended to by the physio there. And also the energy stuff coming in, and she's also trying to rehydrate herself, which is the right thing. Getting more medical attention now. Difficult to say very clearly. It looks like a bit of a dehydration. When you have dehydration, definitely your pressure as well as sometimes even saturation may come down slightly. But then how quickly they get rehydrated is important. Today it's not all that bad, it's going quite pleasant, I should say, for our standards here. But same time, maybe the day one, that was on the, first 2 days, of course, we lost. And then the day one, that day it was quite hot and humid. After the rain stopped, suddenly it became hot and humid because we are in the coastal weather.
Right. That's right. As we wait to see what the assessment situation is from the physio, from the WTA, you're watching the last quarterfinals for the day. Between Tara Rudy of Thailand and Yachenko from Russia. And we also have Abhishek Mukherjee, who is trying to see what the physio has to say and their evaluation of what is happening. We're hoping it's nothing too serious, must be a hydration issue. A quick stat on the Russian player. She was 449th ranked last year and has moved up to 181. Significant jump there, and recently won a WTA 125 at Portugal. She's facing Tara Rudy from Thailand, who upset the top seed yesterday and is coming in with a lot of confidence.
That's an interesting statistics, the way she has come back in the last 1 year, climbing up in the ranking ladder. And also the win would have given her a lot of, obviously, you find medical attention, the vitals checked up. And then this is what, is also the ice pack was there on the neck earlier, now the wet towel. So obviously maybe a rehydration requirement.
But that's a trademark for Tara Rudy to carry that portable fan, and we saw that yesterday as well. So the players are back on court after the physio attending to the Russian player, and she will get ready to serve, trailing love 5 in the opening set.
So for the Russian, Polina Yachenko, yet to put her name on the scorecard. That is what you see here. And she is now serving to stay in this opening set. Love 5. Thankfully, it's a let in her point of view. For the second serve, you see that Tara Ryder is just standing on the baseline there. That is what is making it comfortable for her to go with the backhand return of serve. In fact, not much of a power on that serve, and a quick reflex and a comfortable put away the return of serve.
It's interesting to see that Tara Rudy likes to hit backhand down the line winners. Normally, you see more cross-court winners, but she's been doing that repeatedly for the last 2 days. Yachenko now serving love 15. Double fault there, going down love 30.
Just 2 points away from wrapping up the opening set. For the player from Thailand, Lanlana Tararudi.
The moon ball going a little long, and there you have it. Set points for Tara Rudy.
3 set points, in fact. Can she convert it immediately? For Lanlana Tararudi, this is the first quarterfinal in the WTA 250. And now in her favor, 3 set points. Can she convert it to wrap up the opening set? For the second serve, she's actually standing right on the baseline there. Last time she pounced on that serve. And yet again. There it is, the first set in favor of Tara Rudy. The very good backhand cross-court winner. In the right position there, generating a lot of power on that. That makes a difference. So look at that. Perfect it is. Absolutely no chance of retrieval there. 6-love, the opening set in favor of Lanlana Tararudi from Thailand. There it is, 6-love.
The form of her life right now at the WTA Finals Rio. A magnificent season gets even better.
This is not a tennis court. This is a stage. 78 feet by 36 feet. It's not made of concrete, clay, rocks. No. It's made of fearlessness, rebellion, and unbreakable spirit. Here, there's no acting. This is our stage to run the world. And our stage is the WTA.
Welcome back to the center court. Have a look at the statistics of the first set. Very interesting point here is the winners. 10 winners for Tara Rudy. And also if you see that unforced errors, more from Polina Yachenko. 17 of them against 8 from Tara Rudy. That made the difference. And of course the break points 1, 3 of 6. Now let's have a quick look at the highlights of what happened in the first set.
That's one of the few winners we've seen from the Russian player. The Thailand player Tara Rudy just dominating the first set and hitting so many winners and opening up the court beautifully. And you're watching the highlights from the first set.
That was taken at 6-love. What do you call the bagel? In the French, the Roland Garros 7, that is a 6-0.
And there you have it. Again and again, Tara Rudy being so powerful with her ground strokes. Now she awaits for the Russian player to come back on court. She's taken a break after the first set. A little bit humid, and the Russian player had Lecheko had a medical timeout to be assessed. Maybe she's feeling the heat.
So there is a bit of interruption here because of the medical break. So let us go off in the ad now, and we'll be coming back shortly.
GMR Aero, Asia's #1 and the world's second largest private airport operator, is redefining the aviation landscape, ensuring the finest passenger experience. GMR Aero, your caring gateway to a connected world.
ஐசிலேருந்து சொல்லிக் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. தோசை சரியா வரணும்னா கையில விரதம் இருக்கணும். பாரு 12.4 செகண்ட்.
சொன்னதெல்லாம் புரிஞ்சுச்சு. ஆனா பாய்ஸ் ஏன் அதெல்லாம் கத்துக்கணும்?
கத்துக்கூடாதா? முறைகளை காப்பாற்றுறது நம்ம கடமைனா அதை மாத்துறது நம்ம கடமைதான். முறைகளும் நாம், மாற்றங்களும் நாம், மாற்றங்களும் நம்ம வழக்கம்தான். தமிழ்நாட்டின் புதுமை பெண்கள் நாம் தான்.
इस देश के कई लोगों के अरमान और सपने भी
Yes, welcome back to the center court. And joining us, the viewers. The action in the center court is going to resume now, where we have from Thailand, Landlana Tararudi, the 21 years of age, taking the first set, 6-love Bagel, and then getting, that score against Polina Yatchenko of Russia, of a similar age. And taking that break. Now the players are back on court and they'll get on to business soon. This is where it is. We are up for the set number 2.
Tararudi winning the first set, 6-love. Can she maintain the same intensity? The opening point shows that she is all ready for it, and she still continues to put away those ground strokes and create unforced errors from the Russian.
The first set we saw that a lot of unforced errors from the Russian. Now let us see if she can improve on that. Oh, that is superb. Making the opponent run from flank to flank and then creating that opening, coming with that backhand winner there. This is, I think, after that break, she is showing a lot of aggression there. This point will definitely give confidence to any player on the court.
Is trying to get her charged up and get going. She knows she has to get more winners and keep longer rallies.
The court movement, you saw that she was pretty agile in the second set after coming in. I think the break made all the difference. Catching the opponent on the wrong foot very nicely, as you saw that Polina was just trying to move to her left. You saw that forehand cross court was with so much power there. There it is. There is no way she could go after that.
A challenge from Tara Rudy on her first serve. I thought it looked good too. Let's see. We can find out soon.
Clearly out. It's different to the naked eye. It looks pretty different, but this one tells the truth.
Again, the powerful backhand down the line causing the error from the Russian and forcing the shot into the net. 40-15.
So much of power on the ground strokes from Tara Rudy. 2 game points. Good deep returns, and that backhand cross court from much way in the baseline, not in the right position there. Polina putting it into the net. So the opening game, Tara Rudy holds her serve, going up 1-love in the set number 2, taking the first set 6-love.
The Russian really needs to look at her strategy once again. You could see a glimpse of a few good points. She got the backhand winner down the line, and she's not seen a winner in a while, and she just needs to hang in there and create an opening for herself, and she knows she's not going to get any freebies from Tara Rudy. We're now to the moving on to the second set, and Tara Rudy leads 6-love, 1-love, and Yurchenko from Russia is getting ready to serve.
Polina still to put her name in the scorecard as such. Love 6, love 1. Oh, look at that power and the placement. And to do that, she was in the right place there. Perfect. Pleasure to watch.
Yeah, the positioning, the racket head speed, and moving forward with that, just beautiful to watch. She continues, Tara Rudy, to move the Russian side to side, and the Russian is a little bit out of position with the deep penetrating shots and hits the net again.
So much of depth and power on those returns because it's very difficult, you know. She's creating so much power in the ground stroke. Deep and powerful. Low 30. Oh, that's long. 15-30.
And also, Tara Rudy at the back of her mind knows that since the Russian player is showing signs of a little bit of exhaustion, is trying to keep the points long, and then looks at the opener and goes for the winner.
I think this is a very good point in favor of the Russian. And in fact, Tara Rudy just trying to close it out, hitting it long. That's absolutely unforced. Could have kept the ball in play. Good serve. In fact, on the body, not anticipated by Tara Rudy. There is a chance for here. Yachenko to hold her serve, put her name on the scorecard. 40-30 game point. What a time to make a double fault, taking it to deuce. There was a good opportunity there to hold the serve, but a double fault coming in there. So for two of them, one from Tara Rudy, deuce.
She had a lovely second serve there, the Russian, but Tara Rudy picking it up so well. Srini, there's so much of pressure that's put from the Thailand player that Yachenko is feeling a little cornered right now, and she's down a break point yet again.
See the kind of return of serve. The low pickup was always going to be difficult. So that is where the setting up that break point. He had a chance to hold this serve, but facing break point now. Thorough dominance from Tara Rudy so far. Oh, that's missed the baseline there. That's so it's a deuce.
It's nice to see the Russian hanging in there and fighting it out.
He needs to hold her serve. So far she hasn't. Good thinking here, trying to go for that angle and outright serve. Second serve.
Again, Tara Rudy punishing the second serve, a little too short, not much pace or placement in it, and really Yachenko needs to think of getting her first serves to stay in this match.
Absolutely, first serve is a must. Last occasion was such a feeble serve and well anticipated by the opponent. Good.
Again, the rally not very long, but every time Tara Rudy emerges the winner in long rallies, and it's 6-love, 2-love to the player from Thailand.
Straight away, 8 games in favor of Landana Tara Rudy from Thailand. Looks like she's going to run away with this match, but you never know. Let's wait and see whether the Russian can really make a big comeback.
excellent point by the Russian. She needs to keep hitting out like that and try and get more winners and use a combination of being patient. Because Tara Rudy right now is in her comfort zone and is striking the ball really well.
What a serve. Lot of pace on that serve down the tee. 15 all. Thoroughly dominating the proceedings so far in the center court here. Landana Tara Rudy. Look at that, the way, the domination. She's in a hurry. That was absolutely wayward. Superb pass there. This should give her a lot of confidence. Seeing that Tara Rudy was approaching the net, came with that backhand cross-court pass, low pickup. Look at this. Perfect it is. It's always a pleasure to watch such passes.
And she did something different, Srini. It wasn't just the powerful deep shots. The Russian player hit a short ball and got Tara Rudy to come into the net. So you need those different surprise elements, because right now your strategy of hitting the ball hard is just not working out.
Making up with a big serve there. Return going long. That sets up a game point. You are right, there's no point in going for it and slow down the pace. She did it right, as you rightly said. Drew the opponent to the net and got with that pass. Good work. Oh, what an ace. Not only the perfect angle, but a lot of pace as well. With that, Tara Rudy is going up 3-love in the second set. So far, 9 games in a row. What a serve it is. Perfect ace. 3-love second set. First set in her favor. Again a bagel. 6-love. And there you are, the confirmation.
Puma Vaidyanathan, Sai Jayalakshmi, stalwarts of Tamil Nadu tennis, women's tennis, ably watched by Karthik Atreya. His 2 children also play competitive tennis right now. And it's nice to see them watch this match. And we have the Thailand player, Tara Rudy, dominating this match, leading 6-love, 3-love.
9 games in a row. Plays back on court. And it is Polina serving. To player of Tara Rudy's standard, you need a good first serve. Starting with a double fault there, now 15. In fact, Landana Tara Rudy's not only serves, nothing great, not big aces, but ground strokes are perfect. She knows where to place and where to change the pace, where to change the angles, and key points, she's closing it out well.
Srini, she's just in a zone, coming up with that victory of beating the top seed yesterday. and she continues to keep that intensity in this match as well. Oh, that's just brilliant. So much confidence. She just casually comes up to the net and does the drop shot.
Looks so trying to make it look like a child's play there. Have a look at that. Tremendous. See, the court is completely open. She doesn't have to hurry up. Just kept the racket in the right place. And the ball just popping onto the other court. Nice to watch.
She is really enjoying herself and gives herself a smile.
That change of pace made the difference there. As Tara Rudy also tried to come in, but hit it long.
We have some young girls watching this match, feeling inspired by the competitive spirit of both players. And it's also nice to have Nirupama Vaidyanathan, who has played a Grand Slam.
Australia Open.
Yes, that's right. And won the first round. But
Yes.
And we also have Sai Jayalakshmi, who's played for the Fed Cup and represented India in several matches as well. Nice to see both of them also support these players.
Oh, this is long. This is what she's trying to close it out, and Tara Rudy is giving some deep returns, and that is where the errors are also coming from the Russians' racket. The Fed Cup now for Billie Jean King.
The match seems to be quickly running away from the Russians' hands. She's still trying to stay positive, but the Thai player just too good today.
Thoroughly dominating. 2 break points here. Look at that. What do you do with this? How did she get that angle? Quickly move to her left. Superb backhand cross court. Clean winner there. And all that the Russian had to do is just have a look at it. See that. Terrific.
She's getting more and more comfortable, and there she is smiling. Couldn't believe she got a slice winner. And really enjoying herself on the tennis court. 6-love, 4-love to Lana Tara Rudy.
10 games in a row. Is it going to be a double bagel? Yeah, it's Lana Tara Rudy preparing to serve. 6-love, 4-love. Coming in quickly, and again, this happens sometime as we are talking. When you hurry through that, and if you can't control that, you carry the body weight, carry the momentum, and try to hit it long sometimes if you don't close the face of the racket in time.
For the short ball, footwork becomes often very important. You can't be casual about it.
Oh, that is superb return of serve. This is what she needs, more of it. Quick sense of anticipation, pounced on that. Have a look at that. She quickly moved to her left, that inside-out return of serve. And not really expected by Tara Rudy at the baseline.
Tara Rudy just toying with her opponent there, showing her prowess in moving the Russian side to side and making the Russian hit that ball long.
Yeah, that is a very key factor always. To move the opponent from side to side, flank to flank. 15-30. See, these are all, when you say 15-30 is a big point, you come with a big serve down the tee. Not many, but these are all something very exciting. And what I love here to see is 6 of those aces there. And 1 for the Russian. Oh, look at that. It's a blistering forehand into the open court there. Superb work here. And she's just carrying the momentum what she had yesterday in the last match and just continuing it from where she had left it yesterday.
And enjoying herself in this quarterfinal. Just total domination so far.
Oh, that's wide with that. She's going up 5-love in the set number 2. And as the players just going there to occupy their seats. And definitely a great work by the player from Thailand, Lanlana Tararudi, taking the first set 6-love and leading at 5-love in the second set. And when the players come back onto the court, the Russian will be serving to stay in this match, the last match of the evening in the center court.
You've experienced GMR Aero, your caring gateway to a connected world.
ஐசிலிருந்து சொல்லிக் கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. தோசை சரியா வரணும்னா கையில ஒரு rhythm இருக்கணும். 12.4 செட்.
சொன்னதெல்லாம் புரிஞ்சுச்சு. ஆனா பாய்ஸ் ஏமாத்தலாம் கத்துக்கணும்.
கத்துக்க கூடாதா? முறைகளை காப்பாற்றுறது நம்ம கடமைனா அதை மாத்துறது நம்ம கடமைதான். முறைகளெல்லாம் மாற்றங்களும் நாம், மாற்றங்களும் நம்ம வழக்கம்தான். தமிழ்நாட்டின் புதுமை பெண்கள் நாம் தான்.
Welcome back to the center court. There you are seeing the thorough domination from the player from Thailand, Lanlana Tararudi, taking the first set 6-love and leading 5-love in the second set. And the Russian Polina Ichenko now preparing to serve and serving to stay in this match. Or is she going to end up in a double begal? We'll have to wait and see. Love 5, second set. Oh, that's beauty. The good serve actually setting up the momentum for that point. That is really fantastic. And the way she's playing, I'm sure at least she'll pick up this game, I feel, the way they start of the first one. See, not afraid of charging the net, coming in, catching the opponent on the wrong foot. Everything is going right on this point.
Tararudi realizing the moon ball was being played and just comes right in and puts it away. And we're now at 15 all.
Yeah, that is landed from the ozone layer. Oh, look at that. $15 all. Second serve, apparently Tararudi is standing at the baseline there.
The lead court going against Tararudi, and Ichenko is up 30-15.
She needed that luck at this stage. Very good serve. Excellent. Not an ace, but a perfect placement on the return going wayward. That gives her 2 game points to put her name on the scorecard. Very good serve. And see the shoulder movement in that serve. That is what generated a lot of power on the desperate return going completely wide. Really generating lot of power. Tararudi, she believes that it might have hit the line, but not to be so. definitely she's going for a no review. 5 games to 1. The first game in our name for the young Russian, Polina Yachenko. 5-1 lead for the Thai player, Lanlala Tararudi. Serving for the match, taking the first set 6-5, serving at 5 games to 1.
Srini, I really feel for the Russian player. I'm glad she's got this one game because she's also put in a lot of effort to come into this quarterfinal stage. And it's also, you know, mentally getting a 6-love, having a 6 loss will be really terrible for her mentally. So she's on board with the first game for this match.
Absolutely. Anybody would love to have that. Very good back and down the line winner there. This is good. Is it coming rather late? See, so much of power, but see the court coverage. Quickly moved to her left and then went with her back and down the line. Nobody would like to have double bagel and lose the match. And she was good in patches, definitely. Not consistent enough, and they are facing a tough opponent. You see the placement on this point.
Again, the serve of Tararudi just being very consistent with her first serves, and that's helped her to dominate this match. A lovely short backhand cross-court from Yachenko, and 15-30. After a long time, we're seeing the game being closely contested. (15-30). Wow, that was a brilliant forehand short cross-court from the Russian. And for the first time, Tararudi is facing break point.
That's interesting, the double break point here. Can she convert it? Go after the serve, nothing to lose, everything to gain. Tararudi's serve really coming under some pressure here. In fact, she was serving for the match. Oh, that's missing the sideline there. Ball bounced a little more because she was also coming in to receive. That is where couldn't really control that. Still a break point. Chance to attack the second serve. Can the Russian do that? That lovely return of serve was setting up that point. What a way it has been. Break of serve. I think you'll have to give her full credit on this. Held the serve and then followed it up with that break of serve. There it is. Look at that point inside out, clipping the line there. With that, it is a 5-2 lead for Tararudi. And when the players come back onto the court, and it will be Tararudi, and it will be Yachenko who will be serving to stay in this match at 2-5 in the second set. Welcome back to the center court. The players are just getting back onto the business here. And the Russian Polina Yachenko is coming in, and she's going to serve to stay in this match. Losing the first set, love 6. Now down 2-5, but definitely the last two games she did so very well. First holding the serve and then getting the break of serve. That was superb.
And lovely to see some winners from Yachenko's side, because Tara Rudy was totally dominating. So it was nice to see her take those games back to back. Oh, that's just incredible. Tara Rudy moving her around, and Yachenko trying to stay with the point, but a beautiful cross-court, forehand cross-court there.
See how quickly she's moving into the position. That is what helped a lot on seeing that vacant court that side, comfortably putting it away. Love 15.
Yachenko a little slow on the footwork. The ball was a little short, and she met the ball too low and hit the forehand into the net. Love 30.
Tara Rudy just 2 points away from wrapping up this match and go on to the semi-finals. Yachenko serving.
Now she serves a double fault and is down love 40.
That is setting up 3 match points in favor of the player from Thailand, Lanlana Tara Rudy. She's ready to receive that serve. Thorough domination by Tara Rudy in this particular match.
A nice serve into the body of Tara Rudy's backhand. She saves 1 match point. 15-40. And there you have it. Tara Rudy wins the match 6-love, 6-2, beating the Russian player Polina Yachenko. And this is the last quarterfinals for the day.
The thorough domination by the player from Thailand, Lanlana Tara Rudy. Just continuing from where she left in the last match yesterday evening. Taking the first set 6-love and taking the second set 6-2. And acknowledging to the spectators here, that's the confirmation of the score, 6-love, 6-2, and booking a berth on to the semi-finals. This is the last match in the center court. That is a winning moment. And see the backhand slice. And see the power behind that backhand. And the ball just going into the net. And that is pumping the fist. And in a celebration moment for her to book a berth in the semi-final. Let us go for the interview with the winner, with Nirupma.
Lanlana, congratulations. That was a clinical performance.
Thank you. I just surprised of my game today. It's pretty unreal. So happy to perform like that.
Is this one of the best tennis matches you've ever played?
No. Just a good day today. Yeah.
Fantastic. You're going to play your first semi-final at a WTA 250. What are your thoughts?
I'm so happy and so excited to play in semi-final here. So hopefully it's gonna be good today.
You're going to be playing against an Indonesian, another Indonesian girl, Janice Jen. Any ideas about that match?
Actually, I don't know I'm gonna play with her, so I just enjoy because I never win with her, so just play nothing to lose. Yeah.
The crowd here is behind you so much. They love you. Do you have any words for them?
Thank you everyone for coming. I'm so happy. Thanks.
All right. Thank you. And back to you guys.
So that is where the last match in the center court ended. And the player from Thailand, Tararudy, winning that match 6-love, 6-2, and going on to the semi-finals.
And there you have Tararudy signing the balls, getting ready to toss them to the crowd. What a moment for Tararudy, the 21-year-old from Thailand, to earn herself her first WTA semi-finals, WTA 250 semi-finals. And there she is, hitting the balls to the spectators in different directions of the stadium. And the Chennai supporters staying up, not so late, but at 10 o'clock to support these ladies. Not as late as yesterday's match, which went later than midnight, 12:30.
Let's have a look at the match stats here. 6-2. 6-0, 6-2 win there. Number of aces, Tararudy, number 6 aces. And then see the unforced errors, 29 from the Russians racket, Polina Yachenko. And then, of course, the break points 6 of 11. That only confirms how the score had happened. But the unforced errors, 29 for Polina Yachenko, whereas only 17 unforced errors from the player from Thailand, Tararudy. Now she has booked the path on to the semi-finals, where she will be playing against Chen, the 4th seed there. So that is how the matches get concluded here in the center court. Lovely evening here, and I'm sure the spectators have enjoyed this match, and the viewers have also enjoyed as much as we enjoyed bringing this match live to you. Thank you very much. Good night and take care.